Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT champion, and looks like Fiat has returned to Gran Turismo Sport for a brand new setup, a custom race. So, looks like there's only one car to be available as part of the May update, and looks like I'm about to go and get starting on the Fiat 500F 1968. It was the only premium car was been seen in Gran Turismo 5. Well, separately, it was originally appear in Gran Turismo 2 like the other Fiat 500 models. Now, let's just go on in and take a little quick settings, see what's the performance. Well, the performance is definitely 16 horsepower. Well, it was definitely the second slowest car, just like the Volkswagen Samba Bus. Well, the drivetrain is RR for sure. Well, I guess that don't need to have a little time to do a little N100 race, so maybe let's just go on over to do a little 1 meg race. Yeah, 1 meg race does quite better rather than standard race to race with any different car sports. Well, just like I'm just giving a little test for the Volkswagen Samba Bus to see for giving a little experiment. But Volkswagen's not the win, and I kind of guess that that will be the second slowest car to be quite not good to be strong up against any kinds of fastest car sports. So looks like this time this will be a 1 meg race. Time to go something with professional. Well, it is definitely the smallest car, and it's definitely only for 2-seaters, for only 2 people can drive this small carport. But it is originally made in Italy, because the style definitely old school classic since the 60s. Alright, so looks like all the Fiat 500F is gonna be prepared for the 1 meg race. There you go. Everything's preparing for the engine. Well, it takes seconds to starting up to here. Alright, so let's go on into Autodrome Lago Maggiore Center for the evening course. Now let's turn the traction to 0 and let's see what happens if this is going to be a good simple race for it. Alright, here we go, and let's do it. So it is definitely slow, but it also needs giving a little more adjusted horsepower to be increased. Definitely it was quite good for safety people to drive this slow car to be shown for. Well, definitely the corners could be quite good for this car to be driven on the freestyle turn. But make sure this is going to be a well-balanced stability. You don't want to end up like the Volkswagen Samba Bus. What happened in this group of circuits. I'll see if I can do it without getting tipped off by now. So, looks like the interior view was definitely shown for its old school style, but definitely it is a small seater, but it only fit for 2 people to go on in for it, a driver and a passenger. Well, the speed monitor is definitely quite shown for its old school 60s style. This is definitely quite very good to see for it. But maybe there is one anime was definitely made its other appearances featuring this Fiat 500. Well, I kind of guess that you guys have already watched Lupin the Third. It was definitely a hilarious anime show for its action and comedy. Well, maybe you guys have known Lupin the Third, right? Well, maybe I hadn't watched it a while. Well, maybe I haven't watched it for a bit. Well, I'm also a little bit anime, but this car also seen as well. Definitely Lupin drives that Fiat 500. Well, definitely he drives the 1953 version of this car, and looks like this is the late 1960s model. It is definitely shown as a premium car, also appears in GT5 and GT6. Well, definitely slow cars was definitely quite shown for us. Well, maybe this is going to be a hard time to make a little slow pass. A whole lot of Fiats to be around here. Come on, we have to push this puppy up a bit. Alright, only got 5 cars to go. Nope, don't want to get too bounced off by now. Alright, come on, keep it up. I know some couple of spectators having a little time to see these Fiat cars goes for the win for it. Looks like final lap is going on ahead. I hope this is going to be a quite tight, slow going run for it. Alright, 2 more to go. Come on, keep it up. Well, the speed limit rate is definitely increased up to 60 miles. Well, it also takes time to do a little slow drop for it. Just trying to make sure we have to bring this slow car in, bring it on to the overtake. But maybe this car is N100 vehicle category. This might be quite good to be shown for it. Alright, so first place, it's finally good to go. Alright, take a little stretch turn, try to drive it slowly. Well, first to keep on the rear mirror to be shown for it. Alright, so looks like that was a slow plastic victory. Well, looks like that may take 5 minutes to have this race very much slowly, but looks like second slowest car has ever shown for it. Definitely Volkswagen Semibus might be quite sure of it. Well, I hope this is going to be an N50 category division for it. So, whenever drive the slowest car by giving you a clean race bonus, that could be giving a little lucky chance for it. Well, definitely this is going to be quite very difficult to finishing up the daily workout. Alright, so let's go on in to take on the next course. So definitely this is going to be a hard, long going trip for it. But maybe this is going to have to save it for the best for it. And it looks like we're going on over to Branch Hedge Indy Grand Prix circuit. Now this time going on over to take the evening condition. So definitely slower cars are quite very hard to take a long distance to it. It is definitely quite takes a lot of strong capability to be giving more time to adjust more parts to be adding into the Fiat 500. Well, I kind of think that Lupin is a talented stunt driver, stunt motorist, and flight pilot. He also has his favorite automobiles like Mercedes-Benz, typically painted in yellow. Well, He drives the Mercedes SSK, has been destroyed during his encounters, and looks like he just drove that 1957 Fiat 500, mostly famously seen in the castle of Cagliostro. So, looks like taking on the 3-lap course on Branch Hatch. I kind of think I was going to have to choose the Indy track, but I know this is going to be a long way to slow in for it. Sorry about that, folks. I just wanted to see and find out, can the Fiat 500 can take on the full course for only 3 laps? Well, this is going to be a hard answer to take a little guess for it. But I know most of you guys doesn't like slow cars. You don't try to get a lot of Alright, excellent group racing. Definitely just like the 1950s and the 1960s race events. Alright, so a couple of Fiats are taking a little green lane lineup group. And it looks like taking a little slide down over, reached up to 60 miles per hour. Almost. Got to be more respect to the elder people who drive that slow car for it. Alright, so looks like almost there, just reached up to... Okay, well it decreases the mile distance. Bummer, just gonna have to take some time to increase more. Alright, taking a little slide left. So definitely the hazard lights maybe turn on for it. Just gonna have to keep it a little time for it to make it slow for it. Well, the headlights maybe turn on for it. So I'll make sure whenever I had to take some time to keep it well balanced for it while taking a lot of gas to keep up the pace rather than braking. Okay, well 66 miles while driving downhill could be quite much very easier to be seen. Oh man. Almost giving a little escapist drift style. Well, definitely Lupin the Third always drive that Fiat 500 in every episode that he just used to drive. Well, he just used a small vehicle for only a driver and a passenger can travel anywhere to be around here, or differently in Europe. Well, I kind of think that it was anime topic I was talking about. Alright, so the bad news is that also states out in 40 miles to be shown for it. I kind of guess that this is a hard time to see here. Alright, so let's see what the view was trying to check. Okay, well, 4 more to go. Man, this is gonna take a little long time to be catching up with some slower opponents. Maybe I'm just gonna have to give it a little more small draft to take a little pass for it. Alright, going in. Let me pass. Alright, only 3 more to go. Almost there to reach up to the final lap. Just gonna have to take some time to do some slow. Alright, almost there. Past one car to the overtake. 1 more to go. Now, gonna have to keep focusing on the Fiat. Final lap is going underway. Here we go. I hope this is gonna be giving a little time to go on in, take the first turn downhill. Oh ho ho! Snap! Finally got it in. See, this is definitely easy rather than challenging M100 cars, but typically this might be quite easygoing choice to use this slow car to be used for a 1-make race. Probably like, maybe I probably have to start bringing out the Volkswagen Semibus for the next race. Or maybe later on, because there's still more updated cars to be shown for it by updates. Well, maybe I'll just gonna have to sit back and wait until I'm taking the turn. Yeah, just taking a little downhill section going on now. Well, looks like the maintained speed is only 50 miles per hour. Now, I'll make sure this will keep it on tight for it. Alright, looks like going downhill to increase more speed. Alright, a few more turns, and this one is going to be good for the second round, but it is also stretching out for only 1 lap for it. Okay, here we go. Approaching into the final turn for only a short distance. Okay, keep it up. Almost there, just trying to catch up to do it, and wow, first place. Well, that was a 3 long lap race for it. That could take under 10 minutes for this event. Probably just gonna have to be sure to make it well balanced for it. I kind of think that this is gonna be quite good for bringing out for the best for the longest stretch for it. And here it is. 24,900 credits. That's gonna be almost 25,000 credits for it. Wow, that was a quite excellent, good race for it. But maybe in the meantime, let's just go on in and choose a library start up in a few seconds. There's one. So, looks like this is gonna be a long distance time, folks. Time to go on Circuit de la Sarda. Here we go, and giving a little slow time to cruise. Well, the interior was definitely quite shown to be changed colors for it. Well, that paint color was definitely shown in any kinds of different kinds of colors to be shown for it. Now, let's go on in and take 2 laps around the lawns. Well, definitely this is going to take a little long time to cruise around here. Well, I kind of think that driving 1,000 miles is going to take a long time to be prepared for it. Well, it was also seen in Gran Turismo Sport because slow cars can also take long distance. Well, any car can go for it whenever it depends on it. But I just really wanted to be sure because this may take forever to be maybe like 24 hours long. But I know how players think that this may take a long time to beat the event, and it also needs to give it a little time to drink a coffee to avoid getting asleep. Alright, going in, entering the Dunlop Bridge. Well, of course, no crashes are back to scene for it. This may take for only slow cars to be cruising around. Alright, let's go on in and get ready to push in. Well, the blinking signals has not yet to be shown for it, but it was old school vintage style. Now let's just take a little right and be more careful. Okay, black Fiat has definitely shown me here. Come on, give some of the 4-speed transmission to extend for it. Alright, there you go. Keep up the speed. Well, it was going to take shorter for amount of time. Well, definitely I'm not into driving slow cars for 1,000 miles. This may take forever for a long time. But no way. Don't want to spend it all day and all night. Alright, take the first chicane, take a little turn left and right. Well, turn right and left. Alright, 7 more to go. Just giving more time to give some speed to increase the trap. Well, probably Volkswagen Semibus might be better to be choose for it. Maybe this is going to be a little time for it. So, many different kinds of Fiat cars. Definitely like Fiat 500F or 500S or 500D or any kinds of letters to be shown to any kinds of specifically to be choose for it. But probably decades later until Fiat just made its very own modern 500 compact car was definitely marked as 100 horsepower to be a quite excellent, good choice of a performance. Well, it was definitely shown in Gran Turismo 5 and 6. But there are different kinds of Fiat models was definitely quite good for the standard fast performance, like the Coupe Turbo Plus, or maybe the modern 500F was definitely quite good for the fast performance. Maybe I'm just gonna have to take a little time for a little slow cruising in while taking a little time to get everything smoothed up and take a little cruise for it. Well, I know I'm just gonna have to slow down for the penalty because I just accidentally for it. But looks like let's go on and keep focusing to keep up the speed for it. This may take a little time to be on hold for it. Well, I guess this is gonna be a 5-minute long race. This may take a while to hold it up much longer. Oh man, taking a little sharp right. It makes me feel like that I'm driving on a parade with floats and people all around for it. Well, definitely it was all about cruising in for it. This may be a little time to give a little entertainment. But this race is a parade of Fiat 500F. Joining into Gran Turismo Sport. Okay, speed it up. Only got over 60 miles to catch up. Almost there to keep it up, and looks like fourth gear is going to be exceed. Now, looks like going on over to the Indianapolis section corner is going to be quite good and easy. Now let's take the apex ball up through. Okay, going in. Red Fiat just taking a little time to pass it up further, please. Okay, watch out for the stability. Gonna have to keep it up, and well, let's just slow down much further. Alright, let's go back in. Okay, block that blue Fiat. Well, glad this race can only take for only 2 laps longer. Definitely extending a lot of time for minutes to be on shown for it. Well, maybe this may take forever to be trying to keep up first place for it. There you go. That was very easy to be driven around for it. Now, keep moving on and take a little moderate downhill turn. Alright, coming on. Just giving a little more time to extend much further. Now heading on over to take to the next lap for it. Alright, 9 minutes. Well, yeah, it is 9 minutes long. I guess this is gonna be a new lap set for a slowest car. Now let's be more careful and take the chicane turn. Zigzag line, please. Alright, very good. And looks like this is gonna be 9 minutes 34.244 seconds. Wow. No idea how everybody thinks that it takes too long for it. Definitely this may take under 10 minutes to see how long it'll take. Just wanted to keep in track of the time of distance. So, looks like going on to the final lap is gonna be quite very good to be true. Well, maybe this may take a while for it. Alright, looks like we're going back into the downhill corner section. Okay, slide it in. A little bit good instability to be maintained for it. Oh man, oh man. Oh man, I thought it was gonna be a penalty for it. Well, looks like it is. Let's just slow down much further and go back in. Well, kinda think this is gonna be a little hard distraction for it. Alright, so the black Fiat just passed by me. Now it's just gonna have to sit back and relax until I'm about to let this car giving a little more speed for a little slow pace. Taking a little long straight. Just gonna have to be prepared for the chicane turns. Yep. Not a chance, and going back in, well, this may come out of that penalty for sure. Alright, so let me just take a little relaxation until when I'm about to be approaching into the turn. This may take forever to do this like standard traffic. Alright, let's turn right here. Okay, looks like going on to the second chicane, taking a little easy pass going through. Alright, go back in, do regular traffic run for, well, I hope this is going to be quite good to be taking a little more time to cruise around Le Mans. Alright, so a couple of Fiat 500s are definitely giving a little more slow time to keep this up. Well, good thing Lupon's the third livery is definitely quite giving a good charm for it. I bet this is going to be quite successful to be the achieve in first place. So, here we go, and looks like time for a little traffic light to be prepared. Okay, turn the lights on. Definitely that black Fiat strikes again. No worries, folks. Glad this one is gonna take more time to extend it for a little gear to be added up for a short time for it. Well, this may take 15 minutes to wait until it's gonna be the total time to be shown for it. Well, definitely the speed monitor was definitely shown animation. Well, just as I thought I should show for it. The green light dot was definitely blinking, but it was definitely shown as a trafficking hazard light signals. Definitely just wanted to check and see if this is going to be blinking in response. Well, definitely it was quite very brand new for it, but definitely it's old for it. Alright, take the Indianapolis section corner going in. Woohoo! Definitely this is gonna take a little cruising time for it. Alright. We're on the halfway there, folks. Definitely this takes a lot of time to cruising up a little bit more. Like, let's give it something else to giving a little smooth right corner. Now let's take on this turn followed by the apex. But hey, looks like this is going to be an easy long going race. We're only a third and final round, folks. I know how you guys think that this is going to be a boring temptation or not. Well, just giving a little example for giving a little custom race for it. Well, I know you like awesome fast cars for every video to be shown for it, but maybe slow cars are definitely cool, old style, but definitely slower performance to be shown for it. Well, maybe in case if you really want to increase your car to be significantly improved, well, it was your choice. This is going to be a little bit determined that if you want to have a Fiat 500 or not. That could be a quite excellent choice for having a little one-make race. Alright, here we go. Okay, trying to be more careful, try not to go reckless. Oh man, definitely that was quite good. Trying to maintain the balance. And looks like, ladies and gentlemen, folks, Fiat 500F Loop on the Third library has come in first. Gosh, I really enjoyed this library. It was especially based off from the anime. Well, maybe you guys really want to watch Lupin the Third. Maybe you should probably have to go and watch on any kinds of stream channels for it, just like Biz Media. Hold on 1 second, folks. Maybe I'll just gonna have to get some earnings summary to be prepared to be precisely to be added up for it. Maybe I'll just giving a little break. Alright folks, sorry for the long wait, and let's go on in and take some earnings and go on ahead, and looks like a long workout is finally complete. Wow, definitely this is maybe the hard time to take a little drive with any slower car ports. Maybe let's just get ahead to giving a little time to do a little replay and giving a little more time to be shown for it. Alright, that's me using the Lupin the Third library. Yes, this is definitely classic style for it. Alright, coming on in and taking a little rolling start. Well, definitely, I just did good bowling up the apex to be quite shown for it. Well, that awesome smile that Lupin the Third made. Alright, so the replay is definitely giving a little more time to be shown for it, but still cruising around in Le Mans in different parts for it. Now, just gonna have to see there's some more Fiat cars to be catching up for it. Okay, going on in, take on the passing and Dunlop Bridge corner. Alright, coming in, take on the downhill turn. Definitely giving a little more slow time to G. Well, definitely giving a little more time to cruising around here to take on the long straight for it. Well, I know you guys think that this is going to be a little long-waited replay. I guess this is going to take some time to slow down to be shown for it. Well, definitely a way into having slow cars to be shown for safety tips. Maybe let's just gonna have to give more time whenever I'm just gonna exit out for it. Just giving a little more preview to be giving a little more heads up tips for it, folks. So let's just exit out and get ready to get which car should I get from the daily workout. Alright, so another picture RCC Group B rally car. Well, looks like that's another one to be added into the garage. So definitely, maybe let's just check on the mileage exchange, see what else does it need to. Well, that's all the colors all around the rainbow. Well, maybe let's just gonna have to buy that Subaru WRX Group B road car. Well, definitely, I've already have another WRX, but this time, this is gonna be as an official color. Well, I know I'm just gonna have to spend the mileage points to buy the same car on different colors for it, but maybe let's just gonna have to save some more mileage points whenever you really want to save it for it. So, looks like the Fiat 500F is the second slowest car to be introduced to Gran Turismo Sport by a May update. The first one is definitely the Volkswagen Semibus, but now the Fiat 500F, well, I don't know if we really want to have a third slow car to be added to the game by the next update, or maybe let's just gonna have to have this to be wait until there's another fast car to be ever shown for it. Well, definitely it is a good car, but it is definitely a slow car with a different performance for it. But it was definitely quite good to be used for the anime heritage from Lupin the Third. Well, maybe you guys should watch Lupin the Third on Viz Media if you would like to watch it for more. But this will give you a little more time to watch anime whenever you guys really want to have more to take a little break for it. Yeah. Maybe I should go and watch something on Viz Media whenever I take a little downtime for it. Well folks, I hope you really enjoyed this video, and I know this is gonna take a long time for it. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to click like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, or check it out, 2 links below on the description below whenever you really want to see more for it. Well, I'll make sure I'm about to go and pick a different fast car for the next custom race on Gran Turismo Sport. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day. Stay safe, you guys.